Hi there, time for another Match Attax video. This time we've got the 2016-17 Champions League collection. We're going to do a binder update for this one. Obviously this collection isn't set in the UK, but he's managed to, from Denmark, get hold of one of the Nordic editions. The cards will be the same. For some reason they just hold back on releasing them in the UK. I think someone said they heard from Topps that the idea is that they hold back on these because it affects the sales of the Premier League collection. I'm not sure whether that's true or not, but that's what I've heard. You can see here, obviously we've got the front page, and then this year something different. Rather than listing actual players, they've just got RM, obviously for Real Madrid, or like little abbreviations for the players. So rather than actually list player names, they've just given them numbers. Maybe the thinking behind that is that rather than if ever a player gets changed or there's an error card, they could just renumber it, so it would still be, say for instance, RM1 or LEI1 or 3 or 5 or something. So that should mean that there should be less error cards. For some reason there's only 6, 18, 22 teams in here. Obviously there's more than that in the Champions League. I think it's 24. So I think there was the same problem last year, that there was one team that didn't feature. I think that was Atletico Madrid from memory, but it looks like Atletico Madrid are in here. But there's also a couple of teams that haven't and don't feature. There are also 22 man of the match cards, 5 hat-trick heroes. There's one trio card, which is a Barcelona one, and then there's one trophy card, 1100 clubs, and then 16 Nordic edition cards. Because we bought obviously some of the Nordic edition cards, we have actually got some of those. So obviously when we go through the video, they'll come up as well. But yeah, if we just have a look at what we've got so far. Real Madrid, the only card we've got so far is the badge. The Real Madrid cards, from what I've seen already, are actually going to be sort of gold foil cards, obviously as winners. So I think it says 2016 winners or something like that on the cards, and hopefully they'll be released in the UK. I have heard a rumour that at the moment they're only available in the United States, but hopefully they'll be released with the UK collection as and when they get released. Obviously we've left 2 spare pages there to put in the Real Madrid set, and then we have Sevilla. So we have Ferreira, Rami, Carico, and Ganso. Obviously we've still got quite a lot of spaces because we bought, I think we bought a mega tin, a ball tin, some random, I think 10 or 12 random packs, and obviously the starter pack. So there will be quite a few spaces still. And then we've got Nzonzi and Kranovita, and then we have the Goal King card for Vieto, and then the duo card for Carico and Rami. And then Manchester City, we've got Kolarov, Otamendi and company, and then Clichy and Navas. And then we also have Iheanacho, and then the defensive duo card there for Sanya and Kolarov. And then for Juventus, we've got Patrice Evra and Chiellini and Sandro. Oh, also at the top we've got Buffon and Alves. Then we've got Benatia and Asamoah. And then Piaka and Mandzukic. Then for Dynamo Kiev, we've got the badge. The badge, I think from last season there were no badges, so that's something new for this season. And then we've got Shakovsky and Silva and Vida. Then we also have Gusev, Rybalka and Sidorchuk, Gonzalez and Moraes. Then for Bruges, we have Batel and Dibok, Cools, and then we have Claudemir and Simons. And then also for Bruges, we have Van Aken, Vormer, and a new card from last season. We've got an away goal card there for Gadoz. I think that's probably the equivalent of the away kit card in the main Premier League collection. And then we've got the duo for Simons and Cloudemir. And then for Barcelona we've got ter Stegen, Mascherano and Umtiti. And then we've got Gomez and Iniesta and Messi. For Arsenal we've got Bellerin, Monreal, and then we've got Wilshere. Interestingly, the Wilshere card obviously had been changed in the main Match Attax set, but still features in this set. So again, perhaps like I was saying before, maybe when this gets released in the UK, that might be replaced with someone else, because obviously he won't even be in the Arsenal squad for the Champions League because he's not currently at the team. Then we've got Ramsey, Walcott, and we have Giroud, Goal King, and the defensive duo for Monreal and Bellerin. And we've got Bayern. Not got too many for Bayern. We've got Martinez and Alcantara. And then we have Douglas Costa and Sanchez and Robben away goal card. And we've got for Napoli, we've got Heisage. And then we've got Gulam, Albiol and Koulibaly. And then Maggio and Jorginho. And then also we've got Mertens, Callahan and Insigne away goal. Then for PSV we've got again a new badge and the goalie Zoet, Brunei, Issa McMillan and Schwab. And then Locadia, Moreno and Hendricks. And we also have Guardado, Pereiro and Joseph Zun and Locadia. Then for PSG we've got Trapp, Ben Arthur and Silva and Kazawa. And we also have Motta, Ben Arthur I think I mentioned previously, and Di Maria. Then for Atletico Madrid we've got Oblak, Felipe Luis and for Schalke. And then we also have Gaetan and Koke, Partey and Guerrero. And also Griezmann, Goal King. And then we have Carrasco. And then we have the defensive duo for Juan Fran and Felipe Luis. Then for Leicester, we've got the goalie card there for Schmeichel, and then Simpson. An away goal card for Fuchs, Morgan, Hernandez and Mendy. And then we've got Albrighton and Mahrez, Musa, Goal King card for Vardy, Joa, Gray and defensive duo for Huth and Morgan. And for Dortmund we have Piszczek, Guerrero, Bartra and Weigl. And then we have Castro and Schürrle, Kotza and Dembele. And for Sporting Lisbon we've got Patricio and Jefferson and also Pereira. And then we have Carvalho and Ruiz, Martins and Cesar, and the Goal King card there for Slimani, obviously now at Leicester. For Basel we have Sushi, Traore and Ho and Franson. And then we also have Zufi, Stefan and El Yunusi for the away goal. For Lyon we've got Lopez and Jallet. Then we've got Morel, Younger and Biwa and Nkulu. And then we have Raphael and a Grenier away goal. And then for Tottenham, not too many Tottenhams here, we've got Davis and Ali. And then we have Dyer and Lamella, Chadley and Ericsson, Harry Kane, Goal King, Son and defensive duo for Alderweireld and Vertonghen. And then for Leverkusen we have Leno and Da Costa, Wendell and Toprak, and Papadopoulos. And then we also have Campbell, Brandt and Kiesling. And then for Benfica we have the Benfica badge. Then we have Cesar and Almeida. And we have Grimaldo away goal, Jardel, Semedo and Samaris. We have Faja and Guedes. And then finally for the teams we have Besiktas. We've got obviously the badge there, and Zengin in goal. And we have Beck. And then we have Tosic and Usal. And we have Oizakuk, Osbelis, Sismanoglu, and the goal king for Tosun. And then we have for Leon, I think that must be in the wrong place, that should have been somewhere else. We've got Dada, and then we've got Taliso and Ferry for the midfield duo. Then we have two of the, apart from limited editions, two of the toughest cards to get hold of. We've got the badge there, or the trophy for the Champions League, which I think is 1 in 96 packs, so a pretty rare card. Then we have the UCL Trio. You can see there Neymar, Messi and Suarez. Only one trio card in the collection, again a pretty hard one to find, so I think we've done quite lucky to get that. And then we have man of the match cards. We've got Hamsik and Vardy. There's obviously 22 of these in total. And then we have Hamsik from the previous page, and we've got Jonas. And then we have Cavani and Lewandowski. Then there's 1100 clubs. We've so far only managed to get hold of one of those, which is David Alaba. And then, like I was saying, the Nordic cards, there's 16 of these in total. The ones we've managed to get so far is Schmeichel, which is N1, Ericsson, which is N2, Lindelof, N3. Then we've got Daniel Ho, which is N4. And then N10, Aaron Ramsey. N12, Manuel Neuer. N13, Marco Reus. And then limited editions, we've got the gold Messi limited edition with 97 attack there. Aubameyang, gold limited edition with 92 attack. Alexis Sanchez gold with 92 attack as well. And then we've got these exclusive edition style player cards. We've got Aubameyang. And then we have Luis Suarez, Davy Proper, and Miralem Pjanic. So overall, like I say, because we've only got the Nordic cards so far, Nordic edition cards and packs so far, we've not bought too many, because obviously they're pretty expensive when you buy them from Denmark. Works out to around near enough £2 for a 6-card pack, so pretty expensive. But like I say, these cards are due out, to the best of my knowledge, in early to mid-January in the UK, and obviously we'll buy lots more and do lots more videos as and when that happens. But just a little look at what hopefully should be coming out shortly. So please like, subscribe, check out the other videos, and we'll see you soon.